This lab is broken into three parts. In this lab, we're going to install the free network monitoring software provided by the company Zabbix. Then in Lab 2, we're going to add your network router to the Zabbix so we can monitor it. Lastly, in Lab 3, we're going to set up working alerts that will send you an email if your router were to go down. What is network monitoring software? Network monitoring software is a software that allows network administrators like you and I to monitor and manage the performance and availability of the network infrastructure. The network monitoring software provides a real-time view of the health and status of network devices and the traffic that is flowing through the network. Network monitoring software can help us administrators to troubleshoot issues like network congestion or device failures before they impact the network. So let's go to Zabbix.com. Then scroll down and select Network Monitoring. Then select to watch the technical demo video. Watch the video to get an overview of the application before we download it. It's about 12 minutes, but you can watch it at 1.5 speed to get it down to about 8 minutes if you like, by just hitting the gear icon and changing the speed. Once you finish watching the video, come back here to this lab. And as a note, you could click skip to video at the top right when this pop-up appears. So pause here, watch that video, and come back to this lab after you finish watching. Welcome back. You may not have understood everything they mentioned in the video, but that's okay. As long as you understood some of it, you're already good. Now let's scroll down and select Download Zabbix. Zabbix normally requires a Unix server, so what we'll do instead is use Docker, which is a platform that allows developers to create, deploy, and run applications in digital containers. These containers allow developers to package their apps and application dependencies into a portable container which can be run on any system that supports Docker. So let's download Docker Desktop by going to docker.com and choose your operating system. So Docker is free for personal use, so don't worry about paying for anything. Open a file once it's done downloading the installation package, and then click Open to start the installation. Then click OK on the installation window. It'll start unpacking files to install Docker. You'll have to close and restart your computer, so make sure if you have anything open, you save it. Then click the button to restart, and I'll meet you back at this video when it restarts. But take note of where you are on this video's timeline so you can skip back to this part of the video when you're done restarting the computer. Did you get this screen? Make sure you accept the terms. Then, if you get this like I did, it appears to be a kernel version issue, so you'll just have to follow the instructions it gives us to fix it. The dialog box says we need to run WSL --update in order to update the kernel. So let's open command prompt and do so. Just make sure you're an admin on your computer, otherwise it might not work. The command prompt will then say that your Windows subsystem for Linux has been installed. I did not know anything about that kernel or how it related to the issue, but at least now we have an idea. See, you don't need to know everything, just enough things to research and get the answer. Now close out Docker and open it back up. It should then start back up again. Now we have to run the scripts needed for Zabbix. The scripts contain 5 containers. 1 is the database container that will hold all the data. 2 is a container used to collect and measure information to monitor devices. 3 is the actual Zabbix server. 4 is for their GUI or graphical user interface, the web portal that you'll actually access the application. And the final one is to send and collect SNMP trap messages to network devices. Click the Zabbix Setup Script button that I placed below this video to copy and paste the script into your command prompt. You may get a warning that tells you that you're about to paste multiple lines, but that's okay. Click Paste anyway. Once you've run all the containers, you can put in http://localhost in your browser window to open up Zabbix. Your Docker desktop app will now list all the Zabbix containers, so if you ever want to start up Zabbix again, you can do so from here. So back in our Zabbix web portal, the username is admin and the password is Zabbix. All that information was in our setup script. Once you log in, you'll see the Zabbix dashboard. Now that we have Zabbix set up, our network monitoring software, we can tackle adding network devices to monitor in our next lab. See you there.